Howdy y'all, welcome back to Rat's Nest Hot Rods, and we have a new tool. And when I get these from now on, I'm going to unbox them on video because I've opened so much stuff and I've never taken a video, but I'm super happy with this purchase. We're going to unbox it. Yeah, that's a hose, and it wiggles and it's flexible. Goes from the motor blower up to your helmet. This is a filter, organic vapor. That's what you need if you're going to paint and want to have nice fresh air. No isocyanates or however. I did buy the particulate filter also right here for working, grinding, dusty, sanding, dusty, whatever. I get a little concerned when I'm getting into things that probably have asbestos on it, so why the hell not buy that? What do we got here? Oh, this is the battery charger. Very simple. Very, very simple. This is catalog number 3M-37335. That's the whole kit. It's called the 3M Papper Painter's Kit. PAPR stands for Positive Air Pressure Respirator. I work in the healthcare business in the daytime, and nursing staff use them all the time for going into rooms where there's contact precautions or airborne precautions, so you don't breathe in all the bad stuff. And I've always wanted one, but the cost has been kind of prohibitive. I picked up this kit. That is a shower cap, by the way. You put that on if it's going to be wet to save your filter. Won't be using it. Finally purchased one. It was about $1,200 for the whole kit. Everything came with it except for the particulate filter, which I recommend. I've been using this for about a month, and really wish I would have bought it sooner. Battery's heavy, weighs, I guess, 2 pounds, maybe 2.5 pounds. Charger, very simple, plug it in. The only thing I don't like is there's no indicator to tell you when it's fully charged. There's an indicator to tell you that it is charging, but not if it's fully charged. GVP111 is the number for that. And throw the box away. Instructions, don't need those. This thing's fairly self-explanatory, and maybe that's because I see people wearing them all the time, but you know, you plug in this into that, they can only go one way, and put everything on the belt and start working. Fresh air. I'm glad I finally made this purchase because I spend a hell of a lot of money on the cars that go through this shop, and I never really spent anything to protect my health. Yeah, I got the regular respirators, but if you're going to rock a beard or something like that, they don't work very well. I don't really care what you say. Any respirator, if you read the instructions, you got to have a clean-shaven face for it to work well, or for it to get a full seal. This allows you to have a beard and be cool and work on cars and not breathe all this shit in. So I finally made that $1,000 investment in my life, and I think it was a good purchase. That's a little tester kit you plug in the top of the motor blower to make sure your filter's not too clogged. There's a range there of where it's okay and when to throw it away. Helmet time. That is the VersaFlow helmet M200. And it's sweet. And if you've ever worn one of these before, you know it is quite refreshing to get that air coming up over your head and down over your face. Almost like your personal air conditioner in there. It also keeps the sweat out of your work. And that is really, really, really helpful. Okay, so I yelled at that dog and now it's being quiet. It wasn't Buckus, of course not. Let's crack this belt out, and I'll keep rambling on here for a little bit. Belt's comfortable. Wish it didn't let the motor blower flop around so much, but I'm sure I can figure out a way to modify that. That's part of the test tube, that those ping pong balls instructions. Don't need those, but you do need these polycarbonate. Well, I don't know what they are, but they protect the polycarbonate lens that comes in the helmet, and they basically stick on with some double-sided tape. And if you don't buy those, you will ruin that lens that comes with it, and it will be replaced at a cost of about $80. So spend the money on these covers so that you can peel them away. You can buy them in different counts and even pre-stacked and things like that. So make sure when you order one of these that you get those. They are a must, or you will waste your money. Toughest part about this build is getting the buckles on the straps right, and I have some kind of buckle stupidity problem, and it takes me a while, which thankfully we cut out through the magic of video production here on YouTube, and that made it a lot easier. Throw it on. There is some weight to it. It is awkward at first to put on and together, but you get better at it and find better ways to do it, and the way that I'm doing it in this video is not the best way, but you'll figure it out. Just start putting them on. You'll see me throw that protective lens cover on here in a second. Once I get this, there's quite a few adjustments to get that nice and tight on you, and it's big, so you know, if you're a big dude or big lady, it'll fit you. And if you're a small guy, it will cinch up to fit you too, I think. So we're going to hook this up, hook the helmet in here once we pull the safety cover off, and slap that stick on peel away lens cover. Just like that. Goes on real easy. Connect the hose into the helmet, and then that fresh air is going to start coming down the line, and it feels and smells great. Well, depending on how your garage smells with a particulate one. Put it on, do a little happy dance, and then I'll do a really horrible walk around video. But I must say I was really excited to put this thing on because I wanted one for a long time. So I don't really care. Well, I do care. It is embarrassing to see yourself dance on these videos and then put it on for public consumption, especially when you have no moves at all. Anyway, I hope you guys, oh god, this is terrible. I hope you guys take some time, invest in yourself. You're spending a crap load of money on car stuff. Invest in your lungs. And as always, peace and grease, sucker.